Dear beloved, fasting is not just a worship, it is a treatment and healing for many diseases. It is a renewal method for our body cells and the activity of the entire body. As a result, it is to renew our entire life. And when we realize the benefits of fasting, we really touch its sweetness. Allah Almighty says, O you who believe, observing a psalm, the fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may become al-Mutaq. Surah Al-Baqarah, the Cal verse 183. The scientists confirm that the best cure for the accumulation of poisons in the body is the fasting, because it helps in cleaning the cells from these poisons. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, says, fasting is a protection, narrated by Muslim. Indeed, it is a protection from many diseases by increasing the activity of our cells. Physicians assure that fasting activates our immune system as the resistance of the body increases against all diseases. The immune system is a group of soldiers who guards the body from many viruses and harmful bacteria. Hence, fasting is an effective weapon to help the body to defend itself. A medical fact: fasting is a main reason behind the long life. Many non-Muslims had authored many books about the different benefits of fasting, and they concluded that frequent fasting people live longer than those who don't fast. Glory to Allah Almighty, who prescribed the fasting for us, as He Almighty says, O you who believe, observing a psalm, the fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may become al-Mutaq. Surah Al-Baqarah, the Cal verse 183. Many scientific studies confirm that the best food for fasting people is dates with water, because it contains all needed vitamins, sugars and minerals. Hence the Prophet says in the prophetic hadith, when you break your fasting, eat dates, and if you don't have dates, drink water, narrated by Abu Dawood. Recent studies confirm that the ideal time to stop the smoking habit is the holy month of Ramadan. Because fasting cleans the cells from the poisons of the tobacco, so Ramadan helps smokers to give up smoking as long as they sincerely supplicate Allah Almighty to support them to do that. It is amazing to know that non-Muslims are using fasting to cure smokers from smoking. What about us as Muslims? Many scientific studies say that praying helps in the healing from many diseases such as back pains and joint pains. Also, the submissiveness during praying has a strange power in curing many chronic diseases, especially during fasting. Allah Almighty says, and that you fast, it is better for you if only you know. Surah Al-Baqarah, the Cal verse 184. Recent scientists suggest fasting as a new method to treat obesity, because the fasting helps in dissolving fats and organizing the hormones to get a perfect body. The medical fact says, fasting is the easiest way to treat obesity. The scientists say that fasting increases the power of our brain, as fasting increases the ability for creation, and is considered to be the best way to activate the cells of the brain to reprogram it, increase its ability and the self-healing. Therefore Allah Almighty says, and that you fast, it is better for you if only you know. Surah Al-Baqarah. A medical fact says that fasting reprograms our cells. Many researchers had noticed many radical changes inside the systems of the body of the fasting people. It includes the physiological and psychological side. The frequent fasting breaks down the growth of tumor cells, and many scientists confirm that fasting for long times enhances the performance of the entire body, which decreases the probability to be infected by cancer. The scientists confirm that fasting helps in weight reducing, getting rid of the poisons, reduce pain and inflammation, and increasing the concentration. Also, fasting is a kind of food saving, and one of its greatest benefits is that the fasting people are satisfied because they feel that they played a main role to enhance their health. Allah Almighty summarized all of the previous in just a few words as He says, and that you fast, it is better for you if only you know. Surah Al-Baqarah, the verse 184. Recent physicians have proved one of the most important scientific facts that fasting helps to cure back pains, neck pains and backbone pains. A new study confirmed that fasting is a successful treatment for joints pain if the patient is performing the fasting for a continuous month, holy month of Ramadan. Don't we realize the greatness of fasting to taste the sweetness of the holy month of Ramadan? Many scientists confirm that fasting is an operation without a surgery, as fasting cures stones in the kidney and the gallbladder, malignant tumors and liver. Many researchers say that fasting succeeds in many impossible missions where surgery operations fail. Allah Almighty says, and that you fast, it is better for you if only you know. Surah Al-Baqarah, the verse 184. A new scientific study confirms that healthy nutrition and the fasting activates the brain and protects from dementia. As many scientists say, the healthy nutrition and fasting from time to time stimulates the brain, and they confirm that eating dates and vegetables after fasting, breaking the fasting, reduces the possibility to be infected by dementia or brain attack. They are sure that fasting plays a vital role in activating the brain cells to make it work more effectively. Allah Almighty says, and that you fast, it is better for you if only you know. Surah Al-Baqarah, the verse 184. The scientists say that the fasting man preserves many of his energy because of the refraining from food and drink. It means that the effective energy of the fasting man is at the top during the holy month of Ramadan. At that holy month it is easy to memorize the Quran. We don't have to forget that the Quran was descended in Ramadan.